Hello everybody and welcome
Hello.
to yet another trip report, a very different trip report from the usual ones.
Yes.
This is our first trip. It's July and it's the first trip since coronavirus. We were supposed to go to Koh Samui in June, that got cancelled, and luckily Europe has now opened up for trips and we are heading out for Greece on a charter holiday. There wasn't much to get, but we saw some holidays available and we decided to go for it. So we're off to Greece for 3 weeks. We're going to Paga. We are flying to what airport, Mara?
Yeah, to Action.
Action Airport at Paga, but first we're going to be flying with what is the airline?
Nove.
Which is Apollo Reisa, Apollo Travel. It's a Danish travel bureau. It's their own airline. We'll be flying with them from Copenhagen to Paga, but via Billund, which is in Jutland, also Denmark. So, hope you enjoy this trip report with our masks on. Hope you can hear us, and maybe it's a muffled sound, and we'll see you around the airport and on the plane. So, off we go.
Thumbs up
Happy to
for
travel.
First trip.
Thumbs up for travel, yeah.
See you.
And as usual, we think we got it wrong. We had the masks the wrong way around. If you've noticed that, now they're blue in front. If you look back, you'll see that they were white, but everybody else's masks were blue. But the straps were on the inside, so we thought they had to be white outwards. But anyway, hopefully we're doing it right now. Maybe this is the wrong, it's just our type of mask.
Everybody else is having blue also.
Everybody else is blue. Well, let's continue. Before we move on, we just decided we're going to try and check in for our flight right here. We are flying with Novair. There's a Novair right there, I can see. There we go.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So, might all do the honors. Let's zoom in a bit and have a look what's going on. So it just needs the ticket numbers and all our things. We check in here, get our boarding passes, and then we can drop the baggage off.
Yeah.
One hand baggage per customer. Right. It's really, really good to be back here. What do you say, Maro? There it says there. Remember to wear your mask.
Yeah.
Sign here. And off we go. See, most people are wearing masks here around the airport. As you can see, it's a train ticket. And Maro's going to put the speed on right down to the other terminal. We'll follow her along the way. There's quite a lot of people here despite the coronavirus.
Because I was touching the thing.
Yes. Alcohol for the hands. We also bought our own along with us. Here's the SAS check-in area. And Burger King's closed up there. There's no Burger King.
No.
Oh, okay. So Burger King next time. Off we go. So Mara, if you can put a little bit of speed on, so we can go through quickly. You can say there's a smell of alcohol around here everywhere. The alcohol for the hands. Sanitizer. You know, sanitizer stands everywhere. Everybody's sanitizing their hands as they walk through. It's the area we normally go upstairs. Let's see the people with their masks over there. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a easier video on the plane with us all wearing the mask. I won't have to blow faces. Sharp right turn here, Maro. Straight down we go. It is July. As I mentioned before, our first flight since the coronavirus started. We've cancelled 2 long-distance flights, so this is our first flight of the year. Last flight was Kuala Lumpur, where we flew with Turkish Airlines. Leave a link to that down below.
Yeah, we probably had corona already.
Where we believe we had coronavirus already in December. We don't know yet. At some stage we will go for an antibody test to see if we have antibodies, which will then mean if we do have antibodies, we have coronavirus. I can say for sure, Maro and viewers, I'm huffing and puffing. It's difficult to get one's breath in this mask, or with the mask on.
How quiet it is.
It's seriously quiet. Restaurants are closed. banks are open over there. Maybe we should exchange some money here already, in case the one upstairs is closed.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good idea? So just over here to change the money. Even the 7-Eleven is closed up ahead. Shop closed. So we just got to change some money and we'll be back after we've done that. Just drawn some money now. Now we're continuing. As we were saying, look how quiet the airport is. Normally this place would be a hustle and a bustle of people waiting to leave or to fetch family and friends and loved ones from the airport. This is the Wok restaurant. Very closed. 7-Eleven has a tiny little opening here, as you can see. But for those who need pharmacy, the pharmacy is open, which is a good thing. Are we heading down? Let's see if we can find our check-in desk. Pret-a-manger closed. Really, people losing a lot of money. Here we have Norwegian. Doesn't seem to be any flights going from here, even though I think Norwegian is flying now. Souvenir shop is open. Just recently, tourists were allowed from certain countries to visit Copenhagen, Denmark, or to visit Denmark in general, so obviously there's a requirement for some souvenirs. But I've never seen the airport this quiet, even though it's opened up.
Meddelelse til alle passagerer. Af sikkerhedsmæssige grunde og på grund af risiko for tyveri må bagage og andre personlige ejendele ikke efterlades uden opsyn. Efterladt bagage vil blive fjernet af myndighederne.
We were unable to check in on the check-in machine, so we probably have to go to the desk. So we're just waiting for the announcement as to where we can check in for our Norvair flight.
For security reasons and due to the risk of theft, passengers are requested
Checking the signs there.
personal belongings unattended at any time. Unattended baggage will be removed by the authorities.
There's our Norvair.
Instructed not to carry any baggage or
Treviser Billund.
belonging to themselves onto the flight.
There's the name of the place we're going to. Treviser, and it's via Billund in Denmark. Not sure whether we're going to pick up some passengers or what, because they're right, it's a technical landing, whatever that means. Marto's just got to take some photos for our Facebook and Instagram. I just got firm instructions that I must stand there so that I'm in the photo, so that we can show you how quiet it is here. Where must I stand, Marto?
Both ways.
Yeah?
There first.
Are you doing Instagram or Facebook? Instagram. Well, make sure there's enough of me in the picture.
Yeah.
That's me filming an Instagram photo. Did you take it already?
Yeah, other way too.
Remember, good ones, huh? That's what we're looking at. And that's what Marto was photographing. And there you have it. If you haven't followed us on Instagram and Facebook, please do so. We do post some content there that we don't post on our YouTube channel. We haven't announced our check-in desk yet, so we just got to hang around for a little while until we can see that on the screens, and then we'll be back again. So see you later. Looks like the Norvair check-in desks have opened. Hopefully they can check us in, because we couldn't do it on the machine, as we mentioned. So in we go. As I always ask Marto, are you ready to fly?
I am.
More than ever?
More than ever. Yes.
Just over here next to us is Qatar Airways. People are flying, or Qatar Airways, flying to Doha from Copenhagen. Who knows where they're going to from there. And it's us next. Here we go. Yeah. To travel to Greece, we have to have these QR codes, which are checked at the check-in also.
Oops. Tag.
Baggage tag is going on. Marto's just coughing there. It's not corona.
It's my pastille.
Yes. And luggage is tagged. We're good to go. Those of you who follow our channel know the routine now. We checked in. It's time to go up through security, up the stairs. I asked if the flight was full. They said it was relatively full, but there's still space to breathe. And the reason we're going down in Billund is to pick up passengers, as we thought, even though it's called a technical landing for some reason. But let's proceed to walk upwards. Let's follow Marto like we normally do. She walks down towards the stairs. Only up there in security control it's written how many minutes there are, how busy it is. There's nothing written now. And as you can see, the airport is pretty empty, so obviously there's not much of a wait up there. But I have a feeling there'll be queues anyway because it will probably be understaffed.
Very interesting to see how many shops are open in the other side.
Yes. Time
My
now.
water.
Maro needs water. Maro has gone into spending mode already. Have to get an expensive airport water. We bought hand sanitizer. We're allowed to have more hand sanitizer with us for one person or for own use. So it's more than the 100 milliliters. Do you need plastic bag for your stuff?
Yeah.
Same rules still apply, but apparently sanitizer you're allowed a lot more than you would normally have with you on the plane. Just grabbing some bags here
For my lipstick.
for the lipsticks and all that kind of stuff. And we're heading down in that direction to security down there.
You take your photos down to the...
Yeah, that emptiness. Let's have a look down over the airport in a way you're not used to seeing it. I don't think I've ever been at this airport, even very early in the morning, where it's so quiet. Maro was just photographing here and wanted me in the photo, and I find myself, I was about to touch the hand railings here. One really has to, no, I did touch it. One really has to focus on not touching things nowadays. Same goes for your trolley. If you want that trolley, or if you don't want the trolley. Let's make our way to security.
The trolley I will take because there are a lot of hand sanitizers everywhere and I have my own and whatever. Because this is heavy camera bag.
Heavy, she's got 5 kilos, mine is 9 or 10 kilos. Let's move on.
It's heavy for the little lady. Yes, trolley definitely.
Trolley definitely needs disinfection for the hands all the time. Do we need a trolley even?
Yeah, I need.
Maybe not allowed to use them.
To the door. Yeah, it has to be like that.
Okay, Maro got a trolley.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. Happy?
Happy.
Just passed through the security as mentioned. Hand sanitizers just over here by the duty-free shop. A good old smell of duty-free. Duty-free seems to be normal. Maro's just putting some sanitizer on her hands. Is it empty?
Yeah. You have to press it. I thought it was automatic.
Okay. A little bit of sanitizer on the hands and then off we go. Let's go, Maro. Lead the way. But
Maybe there's some free.
Hey, there's Easter beers there. It's not even Easter and they're cheap. 20 krona. Look at that. It's July and they still have Easter beers. What is it, 20 for 6 or for 1? 6-pack, 20.
Okay.
Because of coronavirus, they probably haven't sold many beers this year.
Exactly. By Easter time it was closed.
Yes.
Probably.
Let's move on. Well, that's a good deal. Maro's making her way. There's another sanitizer. Okay, I'm not going to show you all the sanitizers every time we pass one now. This is all Easter stuff. Look, it's all Easter leftovers.
Yes.
Well, there we go. July and Easter leftovers, because as Maro mentioned, the airport closed around Easter.
I must take one photo of that.
Yeah, that's quite something.
1,200.
Maro's looking for freebie tastings, but I don't think there's any such thing as tastings in these times. But now we're going to head to the window where we can have a look out over at the apron just up ahead. Look at that nice greenery above us. Oh, it's not so good for the camera, I can see. We don't need gammel dance, no. So Maro, put that speeder on, down towards the windows, let's have a look. Maybe it's just construction work going on outside like it was last time. Last time we were in the airport was in December, at least last time we left. We came home in January, and we went to Kuala Lumpur. And Maro made one trip in about February or March to Finland, but I haven't flown since January when we came home from Kuala Lumpur, so it's wonderful. But straight ahead here, we're going over to see the apron, and I can see we're not going to be seeing much, not much at all. A few restaurants here open to the left and the right, Joe and the Juice. And there's some construction work going on up ahead. Maro's looking up at the information sign. There's a gate there already. Smelling good, the food here. Look at the barriers in front of the bar. Oh boy, look at that construction.
Quite downhill.
Quite a downhill. Look at that. Not planes to see on that
Anyway,
side.
what they were planning to do here?
I'm not quite sure what they're making here. Let's have a look over there. There's some planes parked outside, Norwegian planes out on the apron. You can see that out there. See if I can zoom in on them for you. So Norwegian, probably 737s. See, they got the covers on the engines also. Well, I would say flying feels a little bit different.
At least this side here is normal.
This side's a little bit normal.
Because the other one was really weird.
Yeah. And flying in a mask, I must say, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh.
I can feel sometimes my breathing when I'm walking and trying to talk. It's a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit humid inside, but otherwise it's not too bad. So don't worry too much about that.
Half of the population in the world is wearing this every day.
Yeah, so you get used to it quickly. Only thing is, when you have your glasses on, it steams your glasses up pretty quickly. That I can say. But let's go find out where our gate is.
Yes. A20.
Gate 20.
A20.
Hey, 20, where you see that? Let me see it. I can't see it. What time is it for? Ah, there it is there, yeah. That's our gate there, 15:20. 7-minute walk from here. So lead the way, Maro, I'll follow you. I'm gonna stay on the right hand side. There's arrows, walk on the right. And there's arrows over there on that side. Oh, there's an arrow. And an arrow here by Maresbrot. Laukehuset, the bakery, is still open, but again, shops closed. Here on my left, this road would normally be a hustle and a bustle of passengers, especially during July now. It's the peak of the summer holiday season. Everything is closed except for a few eateries. Here the Laukehuset, very good bakery here in Denmark. If you get the chance, they're open. There you can get your Danish pastries. As we continue.
All the fancy shops are closed.
All the fancy luxury goods.
No money, no funny.
No money, no funny. And on we go. Maro leading the way as she normally does. I see you found your little white jersey. Your travel jersey.
Had a couple of holes, I fixed them.
That's how it is with one's favorite clothes. Sometimes. Let's see the shop here. It is open on the left. W.H. Smith. And there you can buy some waters. Are you needing waters, Maro? Oh, we go to the tiger shop. Yeah, go to the tiger shop.
Put it this way, I don't need water if we go to have a little beer somewhere. I think that's a good idea.
Well, and then the thing is, where'd you have a little beer somewhere? A couple of shops coming up. This is the area, the lounge where we normally go, but apparently the lounges that's up there are closed. Can't see anybody up there, so definitely they are closed. Just passing through some shops again now.
I don't understand why the lounge is closed.
I don't know either.
Oh, it's a buffet kind of thing.
Yeah, again, all shops closed. Just over here to my left, there's some restaurant that is open. What, pretty much what?
Pretty much everything closed.
Everything's closed, yeah.
That's open, isn't it?
No, O'Leary's bar is closed too. Never before have we experienced an airport like this, but I think it's the whole way through Europe and in most countries. This is the way airports look at the moment. Even this normal restaurant is closed, where we normally buy snacks or beers before we discover the lounge. If we didn't have the chance for Burger King, I was just referring to the lounge now. That's also closed, the Aspire Lounge. I did read that that would be closed. Not sure where we're going now. More closed. What time is boarding?
I don't know, half an hour before.
Well, it's charter, so it might be earlier. What gate number was it, did you say?
8:20.
8:20. There's a little bit more
We can have a little earlier.
open here. Mara wants beer, of course. Well, I found the beers to be expensive as hell, so I got my way. I'm not buying beers for that price. On we go. Maro, you must agree they were a bit pricey, the beers.
I didn't see any price.
No? Oh, I found it to be quite pricey.
So how much was that?
65 for a small one. It looked like a sherry glass somebody had with beer. Otherwise I would have paid 65 if it was for a half liter. That's my honesty. But not for a sherry glass. And I'm not just saying that sherry glass. It was literally a sherry glass of beer. More.
It was a sherry.
No, it was beer. To our gates this way.
It's very strange.
Very quiet.
It's usually Hasleen and Basel.
Even the sausage truck there we always show is closed.
I think I need one more photo.
It's almost like darkness here. Silent lounge it says up there. You don't even need the silent lounge up ahead. It's silent enough in the airport as it is. Yep. Mask she has on. Before we make our way down to the gate, the plan was to get some water, and we don't want to take the chance that all the shops along the gate areas are closed, which they more than likely are. So we're going to go back to the W.H. Smith kiosk and we'll buy some bottled waters there. Naro's off to get the waters. 2 for 40 Danish kroner, 1 for 22. And I should just mention that they are half-liter bottles.
Yes.
Kilevel. Something to do with the spring. Watch her gulp it down.
How I'm supposed to do it?
You're not supposed to touch it.
And here is Maro. Well, how can you pull it up if you don't touch
Well,
it?
you must take it off your ear. Or one ear. So that you're not touching the mask. That's where all the germs are.
Well,
You have to teach Maro everything.
But you have to take it, or I've seen people doing that.
Oh, look, I'll show. Let me show the viewers. Over my eyes. There we go. So, off it goes. Off the side, let it hang. Glasses up. And open. Cheers. Nice and cold. Grab it again swiftly without touching. Over. On the top pieces. And we in.
You're so clever.
Meddelelse til alle passagerer.
Water's been purchased. Time for gate now. Time here on the old trusty pulsar is, I can't even see the trusty pulsar.
Quarter to 2.
Quarter to 2. So, let's get going.
Meddelelse til alle passagerer.
Just walking on the other hallway. Equally as empty as the other one. It's the lounge where we normally stand up there. Normally sit up there in the lounge. It's the O'Leary's bar, which is full of people always. Mash restaurant, empty. Everything's empty. Just a few of these island kind of bars open here and there. They're open from 6:30 till 6 in the evening. I don't think you have to wear the mask around the bar. Maro, did you see the sherry glass I was talking about? Of beer. Tiniest beer I ever saw in my life. I'm sorry. When we're on holidays we do splash out also. We also do it at home when we can, but the price must be reasonable, or the product must be reasonable compared to the price. Don't pay anything for something for anything, if that made any sense at all.
All the pets are closed.
All the Preds are closed. No business going in there. What a pity. Awful virus for sure. So here we were. Now we're out to the right hand side, off to A20. And by the way, we still get every now and again some viewers who always have to mention, why is Maro pushing the trolley? Maro, is it a problem for you to push the trolley? Nope. It's because I'm doing the filming. I'm taller, so it's more practical for our video shots that I'm filming and walking with the camera. Plus, this camera is rather big. There's our aircraft straight ahead. Let's take a left here and walk over there. Plus, this camera is rather big, so it's a little bit big for Maro's hand to hold it steadily. And there's our aircraft just down there. So we can show it to you. I did also just quickly show the apron, how empty it is. This area would also be full of aircraft normally.
Let me catch up tomato. Catching our plane there for our Finnair, for our Facebook and for our Instagram. Just have to add this part in also. There's a Air France aircraft coming in there in the Sky Team livery. It's almost a sensation just to see an aircraft coming. As mentioned before, we are in the middle of the charter holiday boom period of the year. This place would be full of people normally. You wouldn't be able to walk left, right or center without people coming at you in one direction or behind you, back and forth. But now it's just us. It's like nobody else is flying today. Let's find our gate A20, just up ahead.